And hello once again, friends. That's right. Replay time. Hopefully everything holds up this time around. But yeah, reduced promotions, and definitely just gonna run things as they are. Everything's all lined up and ready to go. And once again, thank you so much for joining the replay of what should have concluded in the previous stream there, but yeah, definitely had a shutdown, so yeah, definitely have to do a bit more research and some more tweaks here and there. Maybe I just probably need to get even more ways of actually keeping the system cooler and stuff like that. Could be a combination of factors apart from hardware and software and compatibility and settings, and we all know that, well, FIFA never really seems to be fully optimized out of the box, and you've got to make some tweaks, extensive tweaks for the most part to your graphics chip or card to actually get it to work as smoothly as possible. So yeah, nothing has changed, and yeah, Chelsea definitely seemed to probably could have squeezed out the victory there, or got a decent chance of going on to win there, but gonna have to run it back and see how things progress from there. And yep, gonna stick with the same starting lineup, and I've made adjustments, of course, to my attack in terms of my instructions, and formation wise everything remains the same, 4-3-3, as is of course the case with Chelsea, but they have a holding 4-3-3 lineup with Sterling there left wing, and Ajax there right wing, Aubameyang up front there with the pace, Kovacic and Fernandes and Conte there in midfield and defensive midfield respectively. Back four, Cucurella, Silva, Koulibaly, James, and of course Mendy, who was outstanding in that last match. Definitely going to make some changes there. It's gone back to semi-pro, all my days, so definitely don't want to start on that note at all. So let's make the changes quickly here. Going to put it back at the same 20, and yes, world class. And alright, let's have a look here. That's okay. Alright, so that looks acceptable enough. Let's go back and have a look now. Yes, world class, full 20 minutes. And yep, got the same referee, it seems, Andre Marina, for this one here. And once again, all taking place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in front of the home fans. So yeah, definitely gonna put on an even better performance, of course, in this one, since got a bit of a second chance, and see if we can actually really at least give Chelsea a bit of a harder fight, and even probably go up a goal or two on half time. So without further ado, let's head on down to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And remember, it's world class, full 20 minutes, of course.
It is North London against West London, one of the biggest club matches in English football, and two teams who have enjoyed considerable success over the years. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action live from North London as Spurs face Chelsea. Two London clubs, but from different parts of the capital. Spurs from the north, Chelsea from the west, and our venue is the magnificent Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Derek Ray on the commentary gantry. Stuart Robson is positioned next to me. And Stuart, this should be fascinating.
Well, as you mentioned, Derek, they're not exactly neighbours, but it's still a London derby, and one that has become very important to both clubs in recent years. This should be a very good game between two excellent teams.
And number 7, Son.
Cheers. Good luck.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Heung-min Son plays with Lucas on the flanks. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Thiago Silva plays alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. Mateo Kovacic plays with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And the main threat in attack today should be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the match begins. Richarlison. Richarlison! Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Lucas. And players waiting in the centre. Bentancur. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal it is from Ivan Perisic.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mount. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Ziyech. Can he get them level? Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And taken short. A fine block. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And the short option preferred. Oh, a fine block. Mount. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Lucas. Ziyech. Bissouma. Nicely timed tackle. Bentancur. Ivan Perisic. Can he put it away? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Romero. Intended for Lucas. Perisic. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And Kovacic seeing his pass intercepted. It's very pleasing on the eye, this attack, which goes through Perisic. Bissouma. Surely! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
So 2-0 now. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? In by Sterling. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Lucas. Lucas with it. Lucas Moura. Bissouma. Well read to ease the pressure. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? And Sterling has it. Must score! Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Now, how about the short corner? Sterling crossing. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Richarlison. Bentancur with it. Determined defending. Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. Real chance. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Raheem Sterling.
A Spurs free kick it's going to be. And he was being pressed, but did his job. Mount. Mateo Kovacic. And Mount. Sterling. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Bissouma. Son. Attending to his defensive chores. Ziyech. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Ivan Perisic. Yves Bissouma has it. Lucas. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Aubameyang. Aubameyang. And he might be through here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And that'll end up being the keeper's ball. And a good-looking ball. And Sterling has it. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, a fine block. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And deep into the penalty area. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. To make it 2-2. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Pedro Porro. On the ball, Richarlison. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Ziyech. And return to Mount. Could be. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Richarlison. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Is it going to be? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Aubameyang, goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. So a corner here. And played short. In by Sterling. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Still not clear. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Son! Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Cucurella. This is Thiago Silva. Mateo Kovacic. Sterling. On to Mount. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Bissouma. On the ball, Richarlison. Richarlison. Here's Lucas Moura. Played into the box. A very effective clearance. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Richarlison! And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Bentancur. On to Son. Back to Bentancur. It did look on for them, but not to be. Breaking at pace. Ziyech. He's in here. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
He's driven in the corner. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Going short. In by Sterling. Simple catch, really. Richarlison. Sessegnon. Ivan Perisic. Sessegnon. Bentancur. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Sterling. Here's Kovacic. Well, attacking possibilities. Let's fly here. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Terrific pass. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
How about the cross? Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And it's Aubameyang. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. And news of a goal at the Etihad Stadium. Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They've scored the opener here with 33 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. And options in the centre. And he's keen on cutting in. Textbook defending inside the box. Richarlison. Lucas! And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Conte. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Can he take advantage? Really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Well, he's given us away. Richarlison. Bentancur. Perisic. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Mateo Kovacic. Conte now. Sterling. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, it was a crucial challenge.
Well, as you can see, Spurs have completely controlled the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Can he find the net? Still alive. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Well, they fancy a short one. In goes the cross, but absolutely no support there. Perisic, can he do it? Vigorous defending. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? He's given us away. Mount. Son. Great block from Thiago Silva. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he's made a right hash of delivering that corner. And the ball back with Chelsea now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. All hands on deck. In by Sterling. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Ivan Perisic. Well, the pass not finding its target. Richarlison. Bentancur with it. Lucas Moura. On to Richarlison. Can he take the chance? And he clears it out of harm's way. Bissouma. On to Richarlison. And it might be. Aubameyang. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that pass easy on the eye. It could be for Raheem Sterling. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And 1v1 against the keeper, Sterling does everything right. He hits it with power, he hits it with accuracy, and he gives the goalkeeper no chance. Excellent goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Sessegnon. Perisic with the ball. Son. Bentancur. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. A real opening now. Can he get one back? Oh, no, is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
Mount. Sterling has lost custody of it. James. Conte has it. Mount. Good physical play. Mount. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Lucas. Perisic with the ball. Bissouma. He's got to score! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, the referee blows for half-time, and it is advantage Spurs. Interested to get your thoughts.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
Bissouma. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. To make it 2-2. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Sessegnon. Just like that, they're back in front. Richarlison. Lucas! And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here. Richarlison. Bentancur. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that pass easy on the eye. It could be for Raheem Sterling. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's Bissouma. He's got to score. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
So, a lot better performance in this replay match. But,
Use it like a jab.
Yeah, sadly, definitely probably could have been of Chelsea's game in the last one, but what I've done, of course, I haven't changed the encoder settings, but I actually reduced the latency settings, and it seems to have made a bit of difference. FIFA is so much optimizing these before you can actually launch it, unless you got a beast of a system, which hopefully I can get sometime this year. And be able to push everything practically on max settings without making too much tweaks. But even if you have a software that's not really properly optimized, even with the best systems, you're still going to have issues. But once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream, a replay at that in this one. And at half-time, remember, Aston Villa, of course, and 0, and Brentford playing as well, 0 to Aston Villa and 1 to Brentford. Wolves and Manchester United 1-1, Arsenal and Leeds United 1-1, Nottingham Forest 1 and Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 1 and Everton 0, and Leicester City and Fulham still in action there. Yeah, I guess playing that first match, I realized a couple of mistakes, things that I had to change, and the tactics I do believe did make a bit of difference. I reduced the width and the depth as well of the field itself, and slower build up and more forward attacking runs seemed to have made a big difference. And yeah, I guess watching that first match, I do believe Chelsea probably could have pulled it out of the bag, but the game closed down. But still, you can't write them off. They're a solid team, and they definitely make some changes. And in terms of their tactics, if I make a lot of mistakes in the midfield, and don't move the ball as much as I should to, and definitely make a lot more fighting runs as well, then maybe the match might even turn around. But yeah, so far I can't complain, and it seems 3 goals up. Remember, in the first encounter it was 5 goals to Chelsea and 4 goals to Spurs at half-time. But a bigger advantage in this second replay, as it is a 3-goal advantage to Spurs this time, 6 goals to 3 to Chelsea at half-time. And if you look as well, because I'm pushing the team a lot harder, the stamina, look at that, Bissouma, Sessegnon, definitely showing signs of a little bit of fatigue, not overly done as yet, but yeah, definitely the changes to the tactics have definitely put a lot of players under a bit more duress in terms of action, and the fatigue bar is definitely showing up there for sure. But once again, many thanks for joining this replay live stream. Yeah, definitely like to have a game concluded, win or lose. Definitely, if I didn't do well, if I made some tactical mistakes, then that's better than me. But yeah, sadly closed down, had no choice but to replay it, and I did reduce my latency as well, and seems to have made quite a big difference as well to the stability, and even the system seems to be responding as well a lot better. But so if it does look a little washed out in terms of the image of the game itself, then yeah, more likely I did reduce latency as well, and that probably would have caused some of that for sure. But yeah, at least it seems like it's running a lot smoother, so that is the most important thing in my opinion anyway. And yes, right, I see you giving me another shout out there. Yep, definitely the scorelines are reversed in this one, and yeah, it is what it is. And I could even go back in and have a look at the match facts, which is always a good thing as well. And as you can see there, Chelsea, yep, possession is a lot less than in the first match, 43 to 57. Spurs, shots on goal, yeah, went up a bit. It was only 7 shots, I do believe, and in the first half, Spurs gone up to 30 this time, but more shots in favour of Chelsea in this one as well, 18. And even the expected goal differential is definitely in their favour, 5.7 to 4.5. Passes 211 to Chelsea and 221 to Spurs, and tackles 25 to Chelsea and 10 to Spurs. Tackles 11 to Chelsea and 5 to Spurs. Interceptions 23, quite close, 23 to Chelsea and 22 to Spurs. Saves 4 to Chelsea, and yeah, definitely I must say Lloris has been the busier of the two. Pull off some really, really good, miraculous saves, I must say. Otherwise, the scoreline could have been a lot closer. And yeah, I think because I was pressing a bit more, and I was a bit more engaging in terms of making runs as well with the ball, and movement on and off, it was a bit more efficient in this game. Definitely, I find Chelsea has been a little bit hesitant at times. And they're shooting as well, because of my definitely been increasing my tactical methods of defending as well. Seems to be putting Chelsea off, and they did shoot some, did try on goal a couple times, and they did miss a couple shots. So yeah, definitely you can put attacking player very much off a bit, I guess, depending on how well you can actually put a bit more pressure on the attacking side there. And look at the saves there, 4 to Chelsea and 11 to Spurs there. And fouls committed, 3 to Chelsea and 2 to Spurs. Offsides, none, no offsides for either team there. Corners, 6 to Chelsea, 3 to Spurs. Free kicks, 1 to Chelsea, 3 to Spurs. And yeah, one penalty kick went in favour of Chelsea, in which they did convert that. Aubameyang, of course, right? And yellow cards, one was issued to Chelsea so far in the match. But yeah, still everything to play for in the second half. And if Chelsea can pull back 2 goals without conceding, yep, definitely could make a fight of a comeback and even try to turn the game around for sure. So yeah, I know, and I'm watching Ryan's comments again, and I know the score lines are reversed, but yeah, either way, even if I was winning in the last match and it closed out, I would have done the same thing. I would have just put the game back up, and you know, it is what it is, and just give it another run again, and hopefully, yeah, but it happens that way sometimes. I don't know why, but especially for FIFA. So yeah, definitely working on getting a much better computer sometime this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get that soon. And I already have one. I've already chosen one that I want. So it's a beast compared to what I have right now. This is a beast. This is a beast. This will be able to push everything without any issues at all. I guarantee you. If I need to do anything with it, the most I probably need to do is just tweak some settings, and it has even better cooling as well. So anyway, that's down the road. That's down the road. So yeah, gonna have some more FIFA action coming up in just a flash dash while.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know, that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
Time travelers, prepare yourselves for glory and legend. Tonight we embark upon a journey through the annals of time. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles, where history's greatest clashes are brought vividly to life. Witness Sparta's valor as it collides with the might of Persia. Roman legions storm the distant shores of Britannia. Egypt's formidable armies confront the indomitable Hittites. From the resolute Templar Knights to the relentless Mongol hordes and the unstoppable forces of the Qing dynasty, Japanese samurai, masters of the blade and spirit, to fierce tribal warriors, guardians of their ancient lands. Every battle is a spectacle of courage and destiny. Defend mighty fortresses with crossbows drawn. Charge forth with spear and shield unwavering. March in disciplined formation across storied battlefields. Smash that like button for more epic tales of valor. Share this saga with your fellow warriors and strike the notification bell to join the next great battle. So are you prepared for what lies ahead? Let us march together into glory. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles.
And welcome back, friends. Yeah, I know, extremely short. It's a bit of a break there, just a bit of a water break, I guess you could say. And yeah, still looking at things. The system is running a lot smoother now, but still don't want to leave it up too long. With I don't know why FIFA is such an issue, and I'm seeing a lot of persons streaming and their FIFAs are running just fine. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. Definitely need to get that beast of a system right. And if the beast of the system can still give me issues, then I don't know. Maybe time for another football game. I don't know. Just saying. Or maybe a console. Yeah, you never seem to have issues because everything is custom made for consoles. In a PC, you can tweak this and tweak that, and turn settings up. But when you got a console, everything is basically set to that, to the format of what the console offers ultimately. Yeah, but definitely a lot better outcome so far in the first half, and up by 6 goals to 3. Spurs are taking on Chelsea in this one, and I might Wednesday, as this is the last stream of the week, but I might Wednesday might do some NBA 2K26, so you definitely want to either look out for that and either live stream or premiere event. But on Thursday, yeah, have games that make you laugh out loud, and definitely should be quite a lot of fun indeed. So yeah, not gonna hold things up here, and gonna see if we can continue. Don't think I make any changes right now, although Bissouma and Segnal definitely showing signs of fatigue. But I think I'll continue with them, and probably 50 minutes into the game or so, probably would give them a bit of a substitution there, depending on the state of their levels of fatigue altogether. So without further ado, let's head on back down to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, playing in front of the home fans, and boy, I'm sure they're happy we did the replay, right? Oh my days, I'm sure they are, but yeah, it is what it is. Either way, whether I was winning or losing in the last match, I wanted it to finish, wanted to get out of the way, but yeah, just want to get a result, and it is what it is. And remember, the referee for this one, for the Premier League tournament I have up at this time, the referee for this one is Andre Marina.
And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. Opportunity it is. Heung-min Son. Perisic with the ball. Well, possession ceded. Bissouma. And giving the ball away. Kukureya. Sterling. And now with Kovacic. A wonderful intervention. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. And he's been dismissed. This will be a real test of their defensive resilience.
Well, he had to go, didn't he? They'll need to reshape their defence quickly here.
And a substitution in the offing.
21,
Romero. Perisic. A deft clearance. Shielding the ball superbly. Bentancur. Sessegnon. Back with Son. Sessegnon. Now with Son. Bissouma. Now with Bentancur. It's with Porro. Bentancur. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Everton. Oh, terrific pass. And now he must score. Oh, he couldn't finish it off, and the keeper wasn't exactly perfectly positioned.
Well, that's a bad miss. He had so much of the goal to aim for. That was a really big chance.
Romero. Perisic with the ball. Sessegnon. Bissouma. On to Bentancur. Giving the ball away. Sessegnon. Yves Bissouma has it. Ryan Sessegnon has it. Perisic. Bissouma. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Corner kick played in. And he clears the danger. Bissouma. Given away by Tottenham. Chilwell. Son. And Son! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Ziyech. And room now out on the wing. Terrific block. Bentancur. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Bentancur. Lucas. It's with Bentancur. Back to Bentancur. Well, great read there to intercept. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Useful looking ball. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Richarlison. And support available. And now Perisic. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. A real opening now. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Sterling. Not much chance for the keeper there. It's a great goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Now, who can he play it to? Kane. Now Son. And back to Perisic. Lucas Moura. On to Richarlison. And he takes it on. It could be up for grabs. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Mount. Conte now. Thiago Silva. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Nottingham Forest.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Pedro Porro. On the ball, Richarlison. Moving forward effectively. Oh, he needs to clear it here. Conte. Sterling. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. And I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
And it's the second goal for Manchester City. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 60...
Oh no, what a chance this is! Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. And a poor ball. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Mateo Kovacic. Oh, good-looking run. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is, and now he can exhale.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
Goal for Chelsea, number 17, Raheem Sterling.
Heung-min Son. Plenty of options. Perisic. It's there for him. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Chilwell. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Here's Chilwell. Mount. And return to Ziyech. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. And he's got to clear his lines. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And really pressing their opponents. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Son. And return to Kane. He's in here. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Sterling. Mateo Kovacic. And the cross smuggled away. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Sterling. He got in the way of that cross. And how about that? And it might be. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Goal for Chelsea, number 19, Mason Mount.
Davinson Sanchez. Richarlison. On to Kane. Could be. In it goes. But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Beautifully disguised ball. Now the keeper grabs it. Pedro Porro. Lucas. It's with Bentancur. Advantage Spurs. Richarlison. Can he take the chance? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Ziyech. Sterling has it. Kukureya. Kovacic seducing with his passing. And power over subtlety, he's hit the woodwork.
Well, he made decent contact with it, but he has to score from that range.
Pedro Porro. Perisic with the ball. Ivan Perisic. Return to Bentancur. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Opportunity it is. Pivotal moment defensively. Richarlison. It's with Porro. Harry Kane. Richarlison! Well, the keeper reacted magnificently.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And the pass could do damage. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And what a strike from Ziyech. He just smashes it past the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Goal for Chelsea, number 22, Hakim Ziyech.
Son. Perisic with the ball. Regained possession. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And thwarted there, following the cross. Harry Kane. Bad pass. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. They take it short. In by Sterling. Not away completely. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
Ivan Perisic to be replaced by number 16, Arnold Danjuma.
Son. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Richarlison! Well, I'm afraid it goes down as a wasted opportunity.
Well, no excuses. He should have scored there, and the goalkeeper got really lucky. He can't believe it. Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players
Oh,
on here.
Stuart, they've got to score. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as you can see again, Kane plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Chilwell. Here's Mount. Kane. Can he finish? And danger still. Ball is loose. Well, another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And Pulisic has it. Could reduce the deficit. And saved by the keeper. And Chelsea win the corner. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Arnaut Danjuma. Richarlison. Danjuma. Richarlison. Will it be Harry Kane? He knew he had to make the tackle and did. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Danjuma. Will he find the net? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. He's taken on his opponent here. And played towards the near post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Pedro Porro. Lucas. Now Harry Kane. Now the wide area might be the productive area for Spurs. Bentancur. It might be. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Arnaut Danjuma. On the ball, Richarlison. Bentancur. On to Kane. Can they convert? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Sterling. Not a great pass. Richarlison. Straight offside, but only just. Well, great read there to intercept. Plenty of support here. Kane. Well, the supporters think it's on. Arnaut Danjuma. Richarlison. Now with Kane. He'll be breathing a sigh of... Is it going to be Lucas? Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
Thiago Silva. Pulisic now. Really good interception. Richarlison. Danjuma. And attempting the through ball. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Cucurella. Sterling has it. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Intelligent threaded pass here. And Sterling has it. Will it be? In position, but pressure to cope with. Conte. Now with Sterling. Conte has it. Can he find the net? And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. And there goes the final whistle. The overall story is a happy one for Tottenham because they get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Bissouma. He's got to score! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Son. And Son. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. They need to get bodies back. A real opening now. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Plenty of options. Perisic. And how about that for a save? And it might be. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Oh, Stuart, they've got to score. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Bentancur.
Wow, another tenner. Wow, I know. It could have probably gone the other way if the other game had concluded. Yeah, Chelsea really did play that well. I guess in a sense, the advantage of actually seeing how a team plays or how the actual gameplay actually is built around a certain team, then you make the adjustments for the next match. But yeah, but it was a good game. Definitely still could have gone either way, as Chelsea definitely did get close by a goal or so, and then I was able to pull things back towards the latter stages of the match, and was able to get a decent sort of a result here. And let's have a look at the stats. Yes, finally the game has not shut down on me. So we can have a look at the stats altogether. So Chelsea 44% and Spurs 56%. Shots, yeah, quite a lot of shots there for Chelsea, and yeah, I must say that Mendy really did well in terms of goalkeeping. He kept a lot of good shots out, honestly. So I think he had a better game than Lloris, honestly, but he had the more difficult shots to deal with. So shots 31 to Chelsea, 29 to Spurs, and expected goal differential kind of close there, 9.9 to Chelsea, 11.9 to Spurs, and passes, yep, really was amongst the passes in this replay match here. 499 passes to 400 to Chelsea, tackles 38 to Chelsea, and Spurs 17 tackles won, 18 to Chelsea, 11 to Spurs, interceptions 40 to Chelsea, 45 to Spurs, saves very close actually, 14 to Chelsea, and yep, Mendy really had quite a lot of solid saves to make there, and Spurs 16 saves. Fouls committed 5 to Chelsea and 3 to Spurs. Offsides 1 to Chelsea and 2 to Spurs. Corners 9 to Chelsea and 4 to Spurs. And free kicks 3 to Chelsea and 6 to Spurs. Penalty kicks, look at that. Chelsea had 2 penalty kicks and they scored both of them. And the yellow cards, yep, yellow cards issued to Chelsea player there. And it was Ziyech, I do believe, got a straight red card. So 1 yellow card was issued, and 1 red card was issued in the game as well. And yeah, Chelsea was actually down to 10 men. Maybe probably if they had the full allotted 11 players in the match, probably could have been a closer game. Or maybe they might have even pulled out the victory, because a man down sometimes can definitely affect the outcome of a game. But it is what it is. But yeah, good game. Second game, replay game, turned out to be quite a game. Lots of shots, lots of goals. So let's see what's next for Chelsea in the tournament. We have a quick look at elsewhere around the grounds. And the next match will be Everton. All right, good team, another good team. So yeah, definitely it's going to be a solid match for sure. And I really did use my D-pad quite a bit in this match, and you can see the stamina levels. The stamina levels of the players were practically down to almost nothing at all, so I had to make some quick changes, otherwise, yeah, injuries would have crept in and probably would have lost a couple key players in the upcoming matches. So yeah, good, very good team, Everton, and Mopai up front there, McNeil, left midfield position, Townsend on the right midfield, Garner and Doucouré there in midfield positions, Guaye there in defensive midfield positions, Mykolenko, Mina, Cody and Coleman there, the back four for Everton, and Pickford there, keeping things nice and solid in a goalkeeper position. Yep, I think I might start with the same lineup. Yep, and I think the tactics I used for the second or the replay in this match definitely made a huge difference. I believe if I used the same tactics I did in the first game, more than likely, yeah, would have got more of the same. So at least I was able to see the tactics and make the adjustments, and was able to get a favourable victory in this match here. So I'm going to take out my screenshot, and I'll definitely let you know when this match should be available. But of course, you got to make sure you got that notification bell icon activated, so you'll always be in the know when next I go live with some more FIFA and other various gameplays for sure. So as look, of course, holding down the first spot there, and ultimately, as you can see, Chelsea has slipped all the way down to 4th, so they have lost their second spot there, as Manchester City now comes up in the tables on 23 points. Liverpool on 3, Chelsea down to 4, Newcastle 5, and Arsenal at 6, Manchester United 7, and Fulham 8. So yeah, definitely was able to get a favourable win in this one here, and go differential of 51. So that's a lot of goals, of course, brought forward there. So yeah, definitely next match, Everton taking on Tottenham Hotspur in the next match. Yeah, shame I couldn't have found out exactly what would be the team that's available for SL Benfica, but yeah, that game, of course, shut down right as the game ended. I don't know, FIFA does that to me too often. It's very, very strange, but it is what it is. But once again, many thanks for joining another live stream, and yes, Roy, I see your shoutouts now. Yeah, well, it turned out to be a decent enough game in the second on the replay. As I said, I mean, the advantage was, of course, is a replay. I mean, you still could lose it. I still could have lost it. And I was probably technically on the brink of losing it in the first game, although I'm not going to quit. I'm going to fight right to the very end, and you just never know. Chelsea almost pulled this out of the bag. Maybe the man short probably could have made a bit of difference, and they took off, of course, Aubameyang as well. So yeah, they lost some of the firepower up front there. So yeah, that probably definitely would have made a big difference. But it is what it is, and I guess once you sometimes play a more positive attack in football, sometimes you create your own luck, and then sometimes things could happen along the way that could affect the outcome of the game. Maybe a penalty or two, or maybe the sending off of a player, and then you're forced to make some hard decisions as a coach, take off some key players because you don't want to actually have too much firepower up front and don't have that much probably in a defensive midfield or a defensive back line there. So yeah, definitely can't complain, and definitely will take the W, even though, yeah, definitely would have preferred to have the other match concluded in its entirety. But once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. That's right, Gamer Bro Flash here. And of course, just been watching the second play. Finally was able to get through with the second match there, Tottenham Hotspur taking on Chelsea in that one. 10 goals to 7, yes, 17 goals in this one. Don't we all wish that football could have that many goals every single time, but yeah, it's not always possible. Yes, defenses tend to prevail, and yeah, without good defenses, you're going to be leaking goals every single day of the week for sure. So yeah, Wednesday, of course, just might do a premiere event or live stream, probably some NBA 2K26. I do have the NBA 2K26 now, and it's running pretty good. No issues with it so far, really. Probably have to go under the hood and do some tweaking to some settings to make it a bit more flowing in terms of the way it actually links and syncs with the streaming platform I use. But apart from that, yeah, I have never really had any issues with any of the 2K games where optimization is concerned. But yeah, FIFA still has issues. I think once they get an upgraded system, yeah, it should make a bit of a difference there. So I'm working on it. I already have my Iron and Beast of a system. It's many times more powerful than the one I'm using, and yeah, if FIFA gives me problems on that one, I do eventually get it. That's it. I'm gonna probably switch to NBA 2K26 more than FIFA because it just wouldn't make any sense then. Yeah, but anyway, once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream, and as usual, it was absolutely epic fun. And yep, finally, the second game did not crash out of me, and the replay was able to get a result. And the next match would be Spurs taking on Everton and definitely will let you know when I go live with that. So here's where I'm going to wind down this particular stream. And once again, many thanks. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, drop a comment as you did today. And yeah, gotta make sure you got that notification bell icon activated so you'll always be in the know when next I happen to go live. So until the very next premiere event, yeah, looking like probably Wednesday, and the next live stream, yeah, games that make you laugh out loud, that'll be on a Thursday. So until the very next stream, I'll shoot a flash signing off on this one. It's goodbye for now.
Yo ho ho! Did you really think I'd start any other way? And what's this? Time for a bit of mischief, is it? Aye aye, if you can keep up. Gather round, lads and lasses, ready to embarrass yourselves on the high seas. 'Cause plunder's not for the faint of heart. Well, don't just stand there, come on if you dare. Join the chaos, the plunder and a bit of swashbuckling. Mind those fingers. Welcome to another flash epic Pirates Plunder stream, where pirates pretend to be legends and legends pretend to be sober. Let's take on sea battles galore, because what's a pirate without a little cannon smoke in the beard? From mighty armadas to those scrawny, puny pirate sloops, aye, we'll outwit 'em all, or we'll at least outdrink 'em. And what's the prize? Why, heaps of stolen loot, of course. If you can carry it, it's yours. Gold, you say? Aye, it's always about the gold. Shiny, heavy, and never enough. Toss in some fine grog, because a sober pirate is a sad pirate. And don't forget the grub, unless you fancy gnawing on your own boot. Plus the company of those fine tavern ladies, who'll rob you blind with a wink. Never try to cheat me out of me gold unless you fancy a new hole in ye hat, or mock my parrot. He's got sharper wit than half me crew. Or I, matey, I promise. You'll be walking the plank faster than you can say landlubber. Honor the pirate's code and never call me scallywag unless you're keen on a swim with the sharks. Yea, you'll be swimming with the big fish. Ah! Hope you brought your floaties. Remember to smash that like button, unless you want a curse upon your next voyage. Send a message in a bottle, or just share it if you're not a total relic. And spread the code of this pirate stream. Let's see how many scallywags we can rope in. Well, stop gawking, you swabby landlubber. Adventure waits for no one. There's much to do unless you fancy scrubbing the deck. Prime the cannons, let's make some noise the Navy won't soon forget. Load the hull with grog and grub. Priorities, matey, priorities. It's time for yet another high seas adventure, because retirement is for admirals. Aye, ha ha! That's the spirit.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash Sports Streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, but that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Well, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, hit the Flash subscribe button to this channel. Also activate the notification bell icon, that way you will get all the updates when next we live stream. So until the next time, have a super awesome day. And keep reaching for those dreams. Until the next time, stay super happy. It's bye for now.
Hi, I'm Chucky.
Well,
and
thank
I'm
you for
your friend
joining
to the
today's
end.
live stream. Was really fun, needed a little extra Chucky flavor to the gameplay, but anyway, we'll keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to hit that like button. And drop a comment, Flash subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon, so as to know when next another live stream will be on. So until the next time, have a useful Chucky good guy day. Well, you're really still there. Take care and so long.
Well, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Was Flashtastic co-hosting along with Gamer Flash? But I think bro needed to add a few more of my extra Flash moves to the gameplay. But anyway, we will keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button. And drop a swift comment, and Flash subscribe to this channel. Remember to activate the notification bell icon, so to keep you in the know when next another Flash stream will be on the way. So until the next time, have a positive day, and we'll swiftly see you all again soon. Well, I'm on the move again. We'll catch you another time. Take care and so long.
Holy high voltage, it's Batman. The Flash and I are signing off faster than a speeding bullet. Massive thanks for tuning in to another Gamer Flash live stream. Co-hosting with the Flash and Robin himself? What an absolute rush, my hair's still tingling. What electrifying stuff. If your cape's flapping from all that action, smash that like button with some super strength. Drop your legendary thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back your superhero wisdom. Share this video with your fellow sidekicks and keep the hype alive. And oi, ring that notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss another heroic moment. Stay tuned. The next stream is speeding your way, faster than the Batmobile on turbo. So keep your gadgets charged, your senses sharper, and your bat signals ready. Until then, stay alert, stay awesome, and have a super cape crusading day. That's it from me, time to dash off. To the Batmobile. See you in the next epic adventure, heroes. Stay legendary.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button, comment, Flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until the next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a greater power of good within you. Well, it's goodbye for now, my planetary friends.